Welcome back. I'm some guy you've never heard of, and this is Crusader Kings XIII Angevin Dreams. So, last time we came to the aid of Barcelona and became friends with our ally, Duke Bernat II. We joined his war against Navarre. Before we could even get our troops home, actually before that war even finished, one of our fellow vassals of Aquitaine, Duke Garcia of Gascon, rose up in revolt against our king. We clashed with him and then joined that war, and in the meantime, Jarl Olafur of Brittany has invaded with the aims of taking my county of Anjou. At least I assume it's over the county. Maybe over the duchy. County of Anjou. Okay. Slightly better. So yes, unfortunately, if I join my liege's war, I can't call in my allies. Because with my allies, I might have the military strength to withstand the onslaught of the Briton Northmen. But without them, I'm doomed. Aquitaine does not have the strength to resist. I can't declare my own war against Brittany to get all my allies to come and protect my land, because they are at war with my liege. So I am currently leading a faction against my liege, where my power just keeps getting lower and lower. Lame. I was hoping I could lead an independence faction against them, so then it could just be me, and then I could call in my vassals, and possibly my allies, and possibly dynasty members and such. But unfortunately, that's not going to happen. And then we were invited by one of our vassals for a feast, so I thought we were traveling for that feast. Yes, we accepted it. When I hit escape to end the last episode, I must have accidentally escaped out of that. No, we're joining this feast, because, might as well. I really can't do anything else at the moment. Although I did notice something cool as I was logging on to start recording this episode today. When we held our grand wedding, we unlocked an achievement, one of the new ones. I believe it was called 1001 Night. Essentially, it's host a grand wedding where the spouses become soulmates. And I was not aware that my son Yude's lovers. Oh, I thought it was soulmate. Oh yes, had become a soulmate with his wife. And that is fantastic. Just like his father. Marry a cute Catalan girl and become soulmates. It's something of a tradition now. A fresh start. My nephew-in-law, Count Bernat, is hosting a banquet in Toulouse, and time has come for us to depart. The feast is in honor of Mayor Audouin, a truly remarkable human being whom deserves additional reverence. I do look forward to getting to spend more time with Count Bernat during the feast. I love that he and I now have such a fantastic relationship. Even though we first really came into each other's spheres by the Pope giving me a claim on his title. and then me pressing that claim. Then I took his duchy, he became my vassal. I pressed one of his other claims at one point. It's been an interesting ride. The Pope is still trying to give me a claim to the Delphinate of Viennois, which is utterly not going to happen because that's a part of Frisia, and I am allied with Frisia. Seriously, if I could just call my allies into this war, I would join my liege's war if I could call my allies, but I can't. So I just kind of have to let these Bretons lay siege to my castles because I do not have the strength to resist them on my own. And my liege does not have the strength to resist them with my help. Yeah, I wouldn't even be able to hire mercenaries. Feast, making time. The servants run across the hall, bringing the final decorations. Some of the guests are yet to arrive, and I indulge myself with a delicious drink by the fire. There's no place I'd rather be. We have a lovely time ahead of us. I think this is just escapism right now. How is my eager reveler trait? I get +1 intrigue from it so far. I have 5 experience. What happens when I get to 50? I'll gain diplomacy. Okay, what if I get it all the way up to 2? I'll gain 2 diplomacy. Okay. Cool. What a lovely time we have ahead of us. Boiling anger. You might be a duke, but you are a loathsome sycophant. The unprovoked anger expressed by my son Sebastian comes as a complete surprise. He's been under a lot of stress lately, but to behave like this... Well, I did make him... He was in line to become the Duke of Toulouse, and I did make him become a monk. So, I mean, I feel he has every right to be angry with me. But that he even struggles, it's calming. Well, I lose 25 stress. Let's see, someone made someone else laugh. Oh. Let me see if I can't befriend someone here. Oh, who are the other... Let's see what the guest list looks like. Me, Countess Sibella of Moisin, Countess Almodus of Foix, Countess Adelaide of Kilvalden, a mayor, a baron, a mayor, some more mayor, Countess Yolande of Toulouse. Well, that's my niece. Okay. The suffragan bishop of Toulouse. My caravan master is, of course, here. No one in particular that I need to befriend. No one in particular that I want to murder or seduce. Let's see. Would I be able to try to befriend the host? Yeah, so far that just doesn't seem to be an option. So yep, we'll stick to recreation. Taking my mind off of the Vikings in my homeland. How goes that war? Minus 22%. Great. Every guest is gathered in the great hall, and our gracious host Count Bernat has welcomed us all to the feast. I look forward to this. How's my plot against Jarl Oliver coming? It is very unlikely to succeed. Oh, is there anything more jovial than a good feast? Guests throng to and fro, eating and chatting, while flickering torchlights play off every wall, light bouncing like laughter around the hall. I even enjoy the waits between courses. They're not just chances to laugh and chat, they let you reflect on the dish you ate and the thought that went into it. Sometimes it's nice to simply sit back and enjoy the little things in life. This is where I want to be. I lose a ton of stress, or every guest with at least one trait in common with me gains 20 opinion. I lose 19 stress. A chance to be seen with the great and good. How stressed am I? 41. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's just lose all of our stress. Oh no, Countess Almodus chokes on a duck bone. She gains stress. What right does Thomine think she has to claim that my ideas of warfare are misguided? I have not lost a single war that I have participated in or led troops in. Claiming that my ideas would break down the moment combat is met. What does she know, really? I would love a chance to settle this on the battlefield. I have never lost a war in which I personally fought. Oh, there is nothing like a feast. It reminds us all of what is good in life, and the company is not too bad, either. At least those seated close to me seem to think so. You are something special, youths, Count Bernat tells me. Mayor Bodwin and Perrine nod their heads in agreement. I just do what feels right. Everyone seated close to me gains 10 opinion of me. I lose 25 stress. It is such a joy to see my friend Mayor Bodwin once again. He's my friend? Oh, okay. Drink and sing once again we eat, drink, and sing together, as if no time has passed since we parted last. We could have been dining in a barn, and this would still have been one of the greatest feasts I have ever been to. What would life be without Baudouin? I gain revigorating French. Oh, it's a huge health boost. Excellent. We could all tell Count Bernat had too much to drink, even though he insisted on showing us how sober he was. Simply rising from his seat proved too much for him, and now I am covered in stinking vomit. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, Bernat. Get high standards of courtesy. Gives me +1 prestige per month for 5 years. Or hot, what a show you put on. You would get 30 opinion of me. That one he would lose 10 opinion of me. That first one I gain more stress too. So what a show you put on. Mayor Audouin. Surprisingly, but not too surprising, Bernat mostly glosses over his guest and instead praises himself for the quality of the feast thrown. A tad rude at best, and the amount of clapping reflects that. So I can go with here, or that was unnecessary. I mean unseemly, that was unseemly. Daylight pours through the windows, and in just one moment the whole hall becomes illuminated. Most of the seats are now empty. Some servants hand me my weapons and take their leave with a cheery bow. What a pleasure it was to have you with us, Count Bernat smiles at me. What a feast. Before coming, my clothes were slack and ill-fitting. Now I stagger out of Count Bernat's halls twice as full of food and merriment as when I arrived. This was a feast I will struggle to forget. But now I shall depart. I gain 5 trade experience in Eager Reveler. And I lose 56 stress. Yes, finish feast. And now I'll be going home. Great. To my castle. It is being occupied by Vikings. Now I must return to reality. Threaten conquest of the County of Anjou. I'm going to have to give up my County of Anjou. Unless I can do something about this. So I can be the leader in a war with them. Ah, I can press demands. Alright. I will do so. Independence demands refused. To my cold-hearted vassal, your shameful attempt at blackmail has not succeeded. No matter how many corrupted souls you have enticed to help carry out your plan, I will not give in without a fight. I'd rather die defending what is rightfully mine. If you won't defend me against our neighbors, then nothing I hold is rightfully yours. Then war it is. King Carloman II is being attacked by you. Excellent. You know what that means? How is your... You were a... Oh, you splintered. Great. Excellent, actually. Yes. Yes. Yes, my Pope, I would like to request a claim on the Kingdom of Aquitaine. I would love to pay the ransom for my son. I would also love it if my liege had even lifted a finger to try to protect me. You brought this upon yourself, Carloman. Call to war, yes. Great. He is only the King of Burgundy. So apparently the one I made the original alliance with is dead. Let's call... I cannot. Alright, let's see what alliances I can get out of my... Miganar died. Great. Was kind of counting on the aid of my powerful ally, but he died and his kingdom splintered into 3. Burgundy, Lotharingia, and Frisia. Great. This type of succession is going to allow the Northmen to just steamroll us and destroy Christianity. Alright, my unmarried children. Oh, you're actually betrothed to a king now. Nice. I'm sorry, son, but this has to be done right now. I'm betrothing you to a Saxon woman. Not an Anglo-Saxon, just an actual Saxon. Because I need her father's troops. Otis? No. Really, is Pepin Carling the strongest I can get for her? Well, he's a Carling at least. Alright, Monica. I'm sending a proposal for you to marry that fellow. Greetings, Duke Eudes of Anjou. I have pondered your request and decided to recognize your claim on the kingdom of Aquitaine. There has come to light irrefutable proof that your ancestors did indeed rule the land in ancient times. I will prove myself a worthy ruler. Thank you, Pope. Greetings, Duke Eudes of Anjou. Of course I shall join you in this war. Our foes shall learn to fear the men of Burgundy. Excellent. Alliance formed with Duke Otto of Angria. I gladly accept your betrothal proposition. Your son Francois will be betrothed to my daughter Elika. Excellent. My dear brother, of course I shall join you in this war. Our foes shall learn to fear the men of Auxerre. My dear friend, of course I shall join you in this war. Our foes shall learn to fear the men of Barcelona. Excellent. Duke Otto, I need you to come aid us in this war. I'm sure you knew this was coming. I mean, you accepted a betrothal to someone who was in a war. To the sensible Eudes, I gladly accept your betrothal proposition. Your daughter Monica will be betrothed to my son and heir Pepin. Excellent. Greetings, Duke Eudes of Anjou. Of course I shall join you in this war. Our foes shall learn to fear the men of Angria. Excellent. And then a call to you. Call to war to you. My son Francois and his little friend Patruina had taken a copy of the scriptures from the study and brought it into the playroom. Francois tried to read it, but quickly realized that the words therein were best left for the priests. He seems completely content with his current inability to understand the deeper meaning of the book. Be content in not knowing, I say. Respect those words, they hold wisdom and meaning. That make him humble and me stressed. Or I can make him cynical. No, you can be content like your father. Alright. While the Northmen occupy my land, I will unfortunately have to move to free myself from my king that did nothing to protect me. To the sensible Eudes, of course I shall join you in this war. Our foes shall learn to fear the men of Issoudun. Excellent. Because if I can end this war before the Vikings end their war, then I should be at war with them. It is not the first time I catch my knight Othon fiddling around with some flowers he's been picking along the road. Sometimes I swear I even hear him sighing, overlooking Poitier's holdings. My liege, he says, when he notices that I've been observing him, it is not a secret that my heart has found a new home far from home. Alas, my liege, my soul aches for Countess Eve. My desires know no end. Her eyes, her hair, I long for just a salute. I'd die for a word. Please, I beg you, let me stay with her. She's a married woman. Because I'm gallant. I could start my own romance scheme against her. But because I am gallant, I would not do that to a married woman. No, we have enough room in our court to welcome both of you. She has come to my court to be with one of my courtiers, despite her marriage. Oh man, I feel for her husband. I really do. At long last I am finally home. There is nothing better than arriving back. Oh, that's right, I was still traveling. Thank God I can go inside again. And now I can make myself the commander of my army as I should be. Hide and peek. What in the world was my daughter Patruina doing in that wardrobe in the servants' quarters? Playing hide and seek, she claims? She looks like a ghost, shaking, eyes wide open, staring at walls. Oh no. I know what happened. She must have seen two of the Chandlers, plucking a duck together. The poor girl looks shocked. I would not be surprised if she will find intimacy difficult when she grows up. Not being more intimate than necessary will serve her well. Don't be scared, girl. When you're an adult, you will understand. No, let's not make our daughter lustful. Chaste is a virtue. And we've won a battle against an army of our liege. We get a new perk. Oh, that just gives travel safety as well. Nice. Now we're going to go with envelopment. Men-at-arm counter efficiency plus 25%. Oh, we've breached the walls. Excellent. My culture has discovered ledger. Okay, cool. Let me take a look at that. I haven't been the culture head, or even anywhere close to being able to become the culture head, so I have no idea what our culture's even been doing. We've just gained ledger. Additional building slots +1. Huh. Interesting. Uninvited, one of my agents has acquired a deadly spider and arranged for a servant to hide it in Jarl Olafur's bed before dark. All they need is my go-ahead, and he will be as good as dead the moment the spider strikes. It's a 42% chance. I hope you're not afraid of spiders, Olafur. Murder Preventer, Love Bites. Jarl Olafur is still alive. The deadly spider was planted in the Jarl's bed, but it struck the wrong target. Instead, it is Duchess Heloise, his lover, who lies dead. I gain 20 dread. And I'll gain 15 dread, because I've killed her. And apparently it is known. Oh well. I need a new plan. I'll restart my murder scheme. Sorry, you're occupying my castles and invading my lands. I am completely justified in trying to murder you. I'm sorry we hit your lover instead. That was unexpected and unplanned. Oh, I seized French brooch after the siege of Velay. Cool. Alright, what other land is my liege's? At least in the hands of my liege. There's the Barony of St. Orcaine up there. We'll go that way. The scandal. My sister-in-law, Countess Irmgard, has been showing the signs of pregnancy for some time now. And oh my god, stop cheating on your husband. And with the same man? And stop telling me about these distant relations that I don't care about. Yes, I'm about to lose Anjou. Great. My capital. They couldn't even attack... Oh, well, that does border them, never mind. King Carloman II formed a new alliance. King Guillerme might join the Independence War as an enemy. Oh, the King of West Francia. Great. Well, hopefully I will have concluded the war before they can get involved. Discipline and loyalty. Knowing how soldiers act around each other and noticing how freely information and rumor flows, I am struck by an idea. If some of my own soldiers were to infiltrate Jarl Olafur's army, they might offer a different insight into his plans. Yes, time for Olafur to get some new recruits. Yes, my liege lost the war against Jarl Olafur. So I lost the county of Anjou, my capital. Now means that my light horsemen are not stationed anywhere. Oh, and I can't change where they're stationed because they're raised right now. It appears his new ally has not joined the war yet. Oh, I've seized an animal figurine from the siege of XIII. I'm sorry, cousin. It's just you decided to stay with my oppressive former liege, who refused to do his duty. I gain independence from King Carloman II. Each of my acclaimed knights gains 25 glory. I become independent. I gain prestige. Enforce demands. My glory is now widely known. I am exalted among men. To the contemptuous Duke Eudes, may your years be short and miserable. You are a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will comply with your demands. Signed, King Carloman II of Aquitaine. So be it. I do not quite have enough of Aquitaine to usurp it. And I can't just press my claim on it because I now have a truce with it. Murder. Norse secrets. As part of my ongoing plan to murder Jarl Olafur, some of my minions regularly intercept his letters. Due to my expert comprehension of Norse, I could personally read them rather than relying on second-hand translations, though it's sure to take time away from some of my duties. Perhaps I would glean valuable insights this way. I'll gain 20 stress, but that's okay. I'll translate the Norse myself. And let me disband my armies. And now I need to station my cavalry in Dro. It seems that not every servant at Jarl Olafur's court is blindly loyal. Emrico assures me that he has a way in, and that a few coins in the right pocket can go a long way. What is a little gold after all, especially when I'm not saving for a feast? I can ransom this mayor. Excellent. I thought I was already allied with him. Oh well. Oh, I wish I could press multiple claims at a time. Activity available, Grand Tour. No, I'm good. Breaking fast with a friend. I'm on my way to the church one morning when I run into Duchess Patruina, who's carrying a small bag. Glancing around, she conspiratorially opens it, revealing all sorts of foods and drink. It is such a beautiful day. Come join me outside for a morning picnic, she says. As I start to protesting that I'm on my way to the church, Patruina interrupts me. God will still be there later, but these candied figs won't. Let's see. God is more important than breakfast. She will lose opinion of me, and I'll gain quite a bit of piety. Oh, I'm at negative piety right now. Great. A true sin would be letting this opportunity pass. She will gain opinion of me, we'll have lovely picnic for 5 years, and I will grow closer to becoming friends with her. No. No, my soulmate is trying to do something nice with me. I will... Yes. A true sin would be letting this opportunity pass. Romance. Declaration of love. As I push aside the sheets to lay down, I find a little scroll resting on my bolster. Someone has entered my chambers unnoticed. A chill runs down my spine as I carefully unroll the thick portrait. My winsome star, lord of my heart, I can keep my feelings secret no longer. From this day on, I will do everything in my power to prove my loyal affections. We will see each other soon. Until then, dream of me, my love. Eternally yours, Thoma. Really? I know we've been through a lot together, and we've had our ups and downs, but I'm married. I am married. I have always been loyal. I am married to my soulmate. Abandon this foolish endeavor immediately. Like I would ever betray my darling Patruina. A cask of wine. Jarl Olafur will attend a local celebration in Salmer. And why would he be in Salmer? And I happen to know that he is a bit of a wine aficionado. I could lure him into the cellar of my castle for an exclusive tasting, and then make sure he never walks out. This will be easy. 5% chance that he is killed. Yep, I'm willing to take it. Jarl Olafur followed me willingly into the cellar, drunk on merriment and wine. After many glasses of fine wine, he fell asleep, readily asleep, but before I could finish walling up the exit, some servants walked in. My lord and Jarl Olafur, and a half-finished wall shutting him in. Oh no, I'm just doing some renovating. It ends my scheme, I gain 10 dread. Lame. Really? There needs to be something to stop freaking nudity. Carnal comforts. Fulcrada has been devastated ever since her husband Bernat died. It would have been nice to have known that one of my staunchest allies died. She comes to visit me one evening. I feel so lonely, she says, looking at me longingly. I remind myself that Bernat was my good friend. You've been so comforting, she says, biting her lips suggestively. Bernat was my friend. I just want to feel something, she whispers, loosening the fastenings on the front of her dress. Bernat was my friend. Pull yourself together, Fulcrade. I wish women would stop throwing themselves at me. Oh, why did I abandon my scheme? No, at that point you just try again. Let's see, he has one ally. And if it's not a holy war, yes, I'll just have to wage war to reclaim my territory. Declare war. My claims. County of Anjou. Yes, declare war. Burgundy, come help us. Angria, come help us. Issoudun, come help us. Auxerre, come help us. Jalinji, come help us. Coburg, come help us. Who's the new Duke of Barcelona? He would not accept a... Why not? Alright, Auxerre's coming. Hungary is coming. Alright, Almodus. I'm sorry, but we're breaking your betrothal. That was a dumb mistake ages ago. I'm going to find you a real husband. Let's see, how strong is he? Similar. Marry my daughter. You would not accept. Why not? I have promising prospects. Okay, you... Because it's your marriage, I have too many existing alliances. Ah. And you don't like her. And you don't like me. Alright. Gotcha. Oh, the alliance with Barcelona is dead, unfortunately. It was fun while it lasted. Alright, let's see what kind of an alliance we can get for our daughter Almodus. No, I'm not trying to arrange something with someone in my court. Fine spouse, there we go. Let's see. Chieftain Rorik Makti Kiernan of Ulster. Yes, let's send that proposal. Okay, can I get an alliance for her with a matrilineal marriage? Only one that's vastly inferior. Great. But she is my heir's heir. He is unlikely to sile more while trapped in a Viking dungeon. About Englishok the Second, the trickster of Leibnitz. Yes, we will send that proposal. Alright, both of the betrothals were accepted. And all of my other calls to war were accepted. Now let me call my new allies. Now, the hard part is going to be getting my allies to meet up together in significant enough numbers to challenge our enemy. Because we should be a fairly overwhelming force at this point, but not if we can't meet up. Blood and spit. Apparently Arnfast spit in my son Francois' food during dinner a few nights ago. It seems as if Francois is trying to tire Arnfast out by not reacting to his bullying, no matter how many times Arnfast calls him a cur or slaps him across the cheek. Let's see, just ignore Arnfast, he will grow bored. Don't be so meek, take revenge. Vengeance is a dish best served indirectly. No, keep your calm trait. That is a good trait. Crap. And I have entered into this battle. I thought the two allies that were with me were with me. Or at least like closer to me. My hook gun count bear not has expired. That's okay. Monetary administrations. My Duke, I could not help but notice you might benefit from some monetary aid. My steward, Baron Jourdain, glances down as he proposes an agreement. A loan to ease the burden of my treasury. I'm doing okay right now. I'll gain stress if I refuse the loan that I don't need. I don't want him to have it. The stress is worth it. I definitely don't need you to have a hook on me. Mental break. Wanton desires. A trip to the brothel will bring relief. No. Perhaps a new view of God will help me. No. I will bite my lip and try to stay focused. Gain the trait rakish. Absolutely not. I somehow managed to win that battle. There we go. I've led my army to Anjou. I'm seeking to retake my castle. And we'll have to see how that goes next time. Thank you for tuning in. This has been Crusader Kings III Angevin Dreams, and I am some guy you've never heard of. Unless, of course, you have.